ماشي.
لكن in this exercise يا لانا we have a table جدول that represents the pressures of oxygen and carbon dioxide in the blood entering an organ and in the cell. What is the meaning of this introduction? شوفي شو معناته. For example, here you have a cell, okay? And across this cell you can find شو بيكون عادة ملزوق بهيدي السيل؟ شو بيكون موجود يا لانا؟
alveoli.
بيكون موجود blood vessels شرايين.
the blood vessels. صح.
Okay. For example, let the shape be the blood vessels. Okay? And the cell here can absorb oxygen and releases carbon dioxide, right?
Right.
Okay. Great. عم بقول the pressure يعني قوة الضغط of oxygen gas of O2 يعني of O2 in the blood entering an organ here يعني هون هو عم بفوت لهون بده يعطي السل ال O2 بياخد منها السي O2 مزبوط وبيكمل طريقه. اوكي عم بقول the O2 is 98 to 100% or 200 millimeter Hg and inside the cell is 30 or less. يعني okay here inside the cell the pressure of O2 is 30 and inside the blood vessels in the blood entering يلي عم بيكمل طريقه بفوت على السل وبيظهر is 98 to 100%. Do you have a question?
No.
Okay. Which number is greater? Is 98 or 30?
98.
Great. Then the O2 will press from which medium to which medium? Is it from the blood vessel to the cell or from the cell to the blood vessel?
From the blood to the
excellent. From the blood vessels to the cell, since the gas is diffused from the medium of high pressure to the medium of low pressure. Okay? لكن كيف بده يمشي هيك لنشوف انا وياكم. If you take the black one بده يمشي هيك. هيدا ال O2. Great. Okay. And if you look on the pressures of CO2 of carbon dioxide, you can find that in the blood the carbon dioxide is 40. I will write it in the black. And in the cell, what is the pressure of CO2 in the cell?
50.
Excellent, 50. Which is greater? Is it 40 or 50?
50.
Excellent. Then the CO2 will diffuse as from cell to the blood or blood to the cell?
From the cell to the blood.
Excellent. From the cell to the blood لأنه الغاز is diffused from medium of high pressure to the medium of low pressure. Okay? Do you have a question still here or is it clear?
No, it's clear.
Okay. Now, we have to compare the obtained results. Compare. Since here in the document we have numbers, right? Then in the comparison you have to use greater than, less than, or equal. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. We have to start by, look, the pressure of O2 in the blood entering an organ. Okay?
Okay.
Yalla, we will repeat. The pressure of O2 in the blood entering an organ. Yeah, blood. The pressure of O2 in the blood entering an organ is, what is the number of the pressure of O2 in the blood entering an organ?
98.
Excellent. You have to write 98, 200. You have to put the unit, okay? Do not forget.
Okay.
mmHg. Is it greater or less or equal?
Greater.
Bravo. This is a comparison, okay? هيدي هي الcompare is greater than. Excellent. Then, يلا, you have to repeat the pressure.
The pressure of O2
in
in the
uh-huh,
in the blood entering
in the cell, in
an
the cell,
organ.
in the cell. لأنه أنت هون حطيتي in the blood entering an organ. Now you have to put to compare it with the cells, okay? يعني نحن عملنا هاي خلصناها هلا بنعمل هيدي التاني. Okay?
Okay.
Greater than that. If you don't want to repeat the sentence, you can write then that in the sentence. Okay?
Okay.
Or you can write the pressure you have to repeat of O2 in this sense. Okay?
Okay.
Great. Which is 30
30.
or less. By. You have to put by which numbers? يعني بقد إيه الفرق بيناتهم؟
By 30 and 98.
اوكي هلا 98 to 100% يعني فينا ناخذها هون تقريبا 100% وهون فينا ناخذها 30 by 70 تقريبا بيناتهم يعني بين ال 130 الفرق بيناتهم 70 اتش جي approximately يعني تقريبيا. اوكي
Okay.
اوكي now you have to repeat the same sentence but for carbon dioxide. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
The pressure of CO2 in the blood entering an organ is 40 mmHg. Is it greater or less?
Less.
Less than that. Okay. The
Okay.
cells, which is
50.
50 mmHg by, what is the differences between 40 and 50? 10.
10.
Okay. فرق بيناتهم هو 10.
10.
Do you have questions or it's clear?
No, clear.
Okay. We will continue by the last questions. Okay. Conclude. Now you have to conclude. لما بقول لي conclude شو بدي أعمل؟ We conclude that. Okay?
Okay.
We conclude that what? The way of diffusion, طريق diffusion of O2 and CO2. كيف بيمشوا ال O2 وال CO2 at the level of the cell؟ كيف بيمشي ال O2؟ هل بيمشي من البلاد للسيل or من السيل للبلاد؟
Oxygen enters the lungs and reach
at the level of
alveoli
the cell. Lana, at the level of the cell, not at the level of the lungs. Okay?
of the
Here
cell.
you have a cell and you have a blood vessels. Okay? wait. Okay, and you have the blood vessels here. O2 will passes from the blood to the cell or from the cell to the blood?
From the blood to the cell.
Excellent. هيك بنقول diffuses from the blood to the cells. Okay, and concerning CO2, while carbon dioxide diffuses from the cells to the blood. Okay,
Okay.
I have finished. يلا, I will send you the correction.
Okay. Is this بتبعتيه رقم 3؟
لا, الثالث بنعمله لحاله.
اوكي.
هذا له شرح لحاله يعني. اوكي.
بس انا عملته.
Great.